to the evidence of Constable S. Zungu, as appears in the proceedings of the 7th of September 2023, and you read up to page 48. Page 49 was at that point not included in the bundle. Have you since received page 49?
Yes, I did, my lord. I have it in front of me.
Perhaps just to put page 49 in context, if you can once again start on page 48. I'll just give you page 48 as well.
No, give us 249s.
Okay, please. One's for you.
Okay, thanks.
Page 48 just plays on record from line 18.
Thanks. Confirm that one. So line 18 reads as follows, my lord. Mr. Zungu, it was on the 18th November. Then the State Advocate, Mr. Baloyi, which year? Mr. Zungu responds, 2019. Mr. Baloyi, you say you saw the persons who were in the vehicle. Who were they? Mr. Zungu, the other one is Nkazimulo. Then Mr. Baloyi says, yes. And who is Nkazimulo? Mr. Zungu, he is one of the relatives. I think it is there. So it continues now in page 49, my lord. It is the relative of Muzi or accused 5. It goes further, my lord, Mr. Baloyi, and Muzi, which accused? Mr. Zungu respond by saying accused 1. Mr. Baloyi, yes. And this person, Tuli, who produced a firearm through the window, do you know him? Mr. Zungu, yes, I know him. Mr. Baloyi, yes. How do you know him? Mr. Zungu responds, I know him from Tembisa. Mr. Baloyi, yes. Is he related to any of the accused? Mr. Zungu, yes. Then Mr. Baloyi asks, yes, which one? Mr. Zungu speak in vernacular, so there's intervention there, my lord. Then Mr. Baloyi goes further to say, as the court pleases, to which do you know if he is related? To which do you know if he is related to any of the accused? Mr. Zungu, I think it is accused 1 and accused 5.
We have already gone through this, but since they insist on doing revision, I'll ask the same question again. So you have the name of the person who threatened Uzungu Naiza, okay? You have Zungu Naiza can point him out. Zungu Naiza knows where he stays, okay? Zungu Naiza knows how to find him, and this is a criminal offense. It's a criminal offense to threaten someone. And Zungu is a whole police constable. Why didn't he open a case against this relative of accused number 5 or accused number 1? He doesn't even know whose relative it is, but he knows he's a relative. That's very interesting. And then not only that, the brigadier also hears this information, is reading it again on the record, but still there's no arrest. Since 2019, this man with the firearm, did anyone check if his license to carry a firearm is still out there wielding his firearm? He seems to me like a danger to society. And these 2 police officers have done nothing to keep us safe. Wow. But you know what? There's got to be somewhere where they're going with this. So let's continue listening on. Let's figure out where exactly Baloyi is going with page 49.
And when we adjourn, you had just referred to Exhibit AA, which is the statement of Constable Zungu. You had just placed his number on record. And just for the context, can you just place that number again on record?
Yes, my lord. So the number reads as follows: 076 97 99 524. Repeat it. 07.
Can we then revert to the section 225 data in respect of accused number 1, which, as we've placed on record, has been handed up as Exhibit DD in brackets 5, and Roman figure 1. Can you then, you had just read the information that appears on top of the page, the cell phone number that appears on top of the page.
The cell phone number that appears on top of the page, my lord, is 079 379 0137.
And if we can once again revert to Exhibit triple E in bracket 1, this cell phone number that was given there, Exhibit, as you've already mentioned, Exhibit triple E in brackets 1 consists of Capitec bank statement of accused number 1. Can you just read out the cell phone number that was given there?
Yes, the cell phone number given here, my lord, it's 079 379 0137. And that is the Capitec records of accused number 1.
Yes. Can you then place on record the calls referred to that exhibit, triple J1?
So the first, so from the, I'll refer to the highlighted portions, my lord. So it comes from the user, which is 079 379 0137. Then it shows the MSI number 65501 967 0417 544.
Yes.
And the email number, my lord,
Yeah, just the date,
or the date.
the number, the date, and the other party.
All right.
And,
So
and
that,
the call duration and the type of call.
yes. So that will be the number, and the date, my lord, was 01/09/2019, and the time was 11:21 32 seconds, and the type of call was MTC, my lord, for 36 seconds, and the person that was being called, the other party, it's 076. The court just can bear with me, my lord.
Yes, we can refer to the numbers appears on the next call.
On the next column,
Next call. It's fine. We'll get back to that number. I just want to refer to
the visibility of the number, my lord, is not
Yes.
clear because there's a writing
Yes.
on top of it.
Besachaza ke la ngoba bebuzwa ke malunga nale colleague ngale date lena noma ke inumber lena ke 0793790137 idate ke kwakunge1 ka September 2019 isikhathi 11:21:52 kanye futhi ke nenye ke inumber le eyafonelwa ke
we just want to give you another copy. The number of the other party?
The number of the other party is 076. My lord, with the permission of the court, can I use my
Yes.
my scanner just to make it broader? This
Yes.
number on the other side, if the court can allow me.
You use that copy.
Okay. So the other party, my lord, I'll start with the top one, the one of the 1st of September 2019. The other party that is highlighted here, my lord, is 076 9985812.
Lana
At some point, somebody has to tell Brigadier Gininda that he is not at the UNISA classes, okay? He does not have to brown nose the professor. He just has to read what he's asked and not over-explain. Now, this little portion right here, he's just asked to read simple numbers into the record. He speeds past Mzansi Sibiya's number. He reads it with no hesitation, okay? No fear of discrimination, anything, or persecution. He reads the MSI number. That number is really long. He reads it easily, speeds past it, gets to the date, reads it so fast. And then he gets to the other party. All of a sudden, reading is a challenge. All of a sudden, he can't do it. Baloyi gives him another number, another paper. Again, he's struggling. This is really hard. This is so hard for him. And then a third paper is given to him. And now he is forced to read it into the record. And the number he reads is 076 998 5812. You see, they spent about 30 minutes this morning explaining to us, reading from the statements for Mzansi Sibiya's address and proving that his address is at Basotho Hostel, even though the numbers are different. But you know what? We ignored that. Okay. They take no effort to prove to us that that is Zungu's number. How do we know? So the number that Gininda read into the record last week in his last appearance, before we had to all adjourn because Ngumezulu was sick, the number he read into the record and the one he read at the beginning of this exhibit was 076 979 9524. Great. Number matches what he read last week. We are good to go. We continue. All of a sudden, now he's struggling to read. He introduces this brand new number, 076 998 5812. Who is that? Whose number is that? We need proof. Defense, I need you to write these numbers down and get the 205s and the proof of the proof of the proof. Because whose number is that? Wow. I have a feeling they picked a number from Mzansi Sibiya's 205s. And they wanted to see a number that can't be traced to anybody else. And then they used that number as a call record between Umuzi and Zungunaiza. And this is in their Excel document, because there's no way Pink is going to validate this if called back to the stand. This is a huge point. But let's continue on. I could be wrong.
Yes, just use that copy that I've just given to you.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Yes, that's the one, my lord. 076 985812. 076 998 5812, my lord.
Watch what happens here. Baloyi is surprised. He's noticing the difference, doesn't know what to do next. And then Brigadier Gininda comes back to the rescue and changes the topic so that Baloyi doesn't bring it up.
And then the next highlighted portion, my lord, it says the same number, 079 397 80137, and the date of the call, it's 01/09/2019. The time it's 17:34, 59 seconds. The type of the call, my lord, it's CF. And the third party, it's 076 999 just bang 076 998 my lord. Beg your pardon.
lana ke futhi ke masiphinda futhi sibheke Mzansi khona ngazo i1 ka September 2019 isikhathi ke u17:34 ama seconds awu 59 icolleague ekubhalwe CF futhi ke omunye ke noma ke enye number kwaqunyana nayo 076 9799524.
No.
Is it the other party or third party?
Third party.
Something is not right with the phone numbers. Something is not right with the phone numbers, and you'll say, I didn't tell you. If you haven't been doing it, start writing it down. I left the interpreter portion in so you can hear the difference. Gininda gives one number, the interpreter gives another number. They're reading from the same paper. Somebody say amen. What in the South African police services is going on with these numbers? What is this? I listen in court, a whole me, because there's some discrepancies there. Why is no one objecting? What is going on? Is this the Excel document? The editing didn't edit well? Why don't they have a fact checker when they're editing and cooking? Why are they not fact checking their own cookation? Now people like me are catching it. These numbers don't make sense. So they've even introduced a third number now. A third number. Wow. Let's continue on. In Ngoma Zulu's famous words, one would be tempted to say, they are cooking, okay? They are cooking and colluding. Because what is this? What is this?
All right, then the other entry, my lord, it's
Yeah, just before you get to that second entry, I just want to refer you to the proceedings of the 11th of September 2023, 11 September 2023, page 71 of the evidence of Constable Zungu. It's a cross-examination by Mr. Ramusipili. If you can put that on record, and from page 71 up to page 72, just above line 10 up to line 8.
Okay, my lord, it reads as follows. Cross-examination by Mr. Ramusipilo continued. Thank you, my lord. I am indebted. Now, let us go to paragraph 12 of your statement. You say there that you received a call from accused one informing you that after he left Nongoma, he went to Mpumalanga, correct? And he informed you that you will continue your discussion when he returns from Mpumalanga, correct? Then Mr. Zungu, it says no audible reply, my lord. So Mr. Ramusipilo continues to say, now accused one instructs me that he has never traveled to Mpumalanga and that he has never made any such calls to you. Mr. Zungu replies, he spoke to me over the phone. He told me he was in Mpumalanga. He has not come back to Gauteng, but as soon as he arrives in Gauteng, he will inform me. Then Mr. Ramusipile says, and further that he has never exchanged his cell numbers with you. Mr. Zungu replies, when I spoke to him telephonically using Kwabeni's phone, then informed Kwabeni to give me numbers. I then took his numbers from there, and those were numbers that were still new. That's paragraph 10.
And that number that you have placed on record, the call of the 1st of September 2019, the third party, how does it compare to the number that appears in Exhibit AA, the statement of Constable Zungu?
It is the same, my lord. It's at 07697999524. It is the same that is depicted in the statement of Constable Zungu.
Writing a phone number down on a statement does not constitute that it is his phone number. We need the RICA records. We need Pinky Darling to come back and confirm this number belongs to Zungunizer. Okay, Brigadier, let's get serious with the investigation. We want to see your investigative skills. So far, your reading skills, poor.com.
and the call type is CF. The evidence of Ms. Pinky Fathilingam is already on record. What do you understand by CF?
It's called forward, my lord. It's when my understanding it's that the phone probably went to voicemail. You know, that's my understanding of CF.
We just want to show you the glossary of terms as per Ms. Fathilingam. If you can just place that on record. It was part of Exhibit Triple J in brackets 8 by CF.
Marked. It's not marked. Oh, this one. Yes, my lord. So CF says call forward. Then it says the cell phone was not answered and the call went through a voicemail, or the phone was switched off and the call went directly to a voicemail of the phone, or the phone was averted. I don't know what it means, my lord.
I'm finding it very tough to follow the procedures expected by the state. I don't have the exhibits right now. That is, state is referring to enable me to follow all those phone calls, whether it's a CF and everything. I'm going to request that I be afforded an opportunity to go retrieve the document so that when evidence is being presented, I am able to follow what this witness is testifying on. Because we've been referred to call forward and glossary of terms. I don't know basically what to make of that. I don't have a clue as to where that actually stems from. I'm just requesting the opportunity, my lord, that I go look at my papers, find that information that his witness has been referred to enable me and on behalf of my client to follow these proceedings, my lord, as they are happening. Thank you, my lord. With due respect, I don't think it will be more than 30 minutes for me to get that document.
So where do you
if
fetch
ever I had, my lord.
Where do you fetch the evidence?
Excuse me, my lord.
You're saying you're going to fetch the evidence.
I can't get it, my lord.
You're saying you are going to get the record, which is being referred to.
Yes, my lord. Because
Yeah, where are you getting it from?
My lord, that is the reason why I say if ever I have that, then it must be in my papers or in the bundle of papers of exhibits that the state is.
Yeah, where are those papers, sir? Where are the papers? In your chambers, at home, where are they?
They are in my chambers, my lord.
Okay, fine.
Otherwise, to simplify matters, we would simply request the state to borrow me
Yeah, you can give it
a
to
copy
you.
that he has, and then I quickly go make a copy. It will just be a 2-minute walk to go make a copy, and then I come back, and then we proceed with the proceeding. Otherwise, what is happening here, my lord, is leaving me in a ledge. I'm unable to follow. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
For the indulgence.
We can try and we'll print this page for my colleague.
You can print it from your computer there.
Yes.
Yeah, so why don't you do it?
And maybe show it, it's also displayed on the screen. I don't know if my colleague can follow it on the, during the short adjournment, we'll try and print.
No, we're going to request the hard copy, my lord, so that when it happens, I'm looking at it here and I'm taking notes, you see. Because it's difficult for me, again, as I'm seated here, to look at those numbers are very small. I'll have to stretch my eyes, my lord. And I don't think that is fair in the interest of a fair trial on behalf of accused number 3, my lord, the gentleman that I'm using. I don't think it's a train smash, my lord. If we just take it 15 minutes adjournment, 20 minutes adjournment, and then we put our house in order, and then we come back.
You don't remember that evidence?
I
mean, of Zungu. You don't remember it? I remember it.
My lord,
As
the
Mr. Ramos,
evidence-
wait.
Yes.
As Mr. Ramos PD was putting it, I remember. I recall directly that his client denied ever speaking to the gentleman Zungu, and he also denied ever attending a wedding where he was present with Mr. Zungu. You don't remember that evidence?
My lord,
No, I'm just asking.
my lord, please.
What's your time, sir? What's your time, there?
It's 2 minutes before 11.
Yeah, can you turn up to half past?
Thank you, my lord.
He have to repeat them. It is significant that he had to repeat them because if my memory serves me well, and I stand to be corrected on this one, these transactions were placed on record by Advocate Sibanda. They were placed on record by Dr. Sibanda. And if my memory serves me well, Advocate Sibanda was not leading any witness at that point in time. He was just reading into the record those transactions, and Advocate Sibanda is not a witness. Now, Brigadier Gininda is the lead investigating officer. This is the guy who collated all this information, so it's very prudent that he plays those transactions again and explain what they meant to him as the lead investigating officer. So he's tying up the state evidence very nicely, guys, in a way proving the lies that these guys have told. And you know, when Gininda was disproving all these lies by Mzansi Unfiltered, I couldn't stop thinking of a guy. There's a guy here, guys, on TikTok. We differ with that guy. We differed most of the time when I used to join their platform, when he used to come here. And as much as we differed with that guy, and we still differ because as much as that guy asked this important question, he still decided to be on the side of the accused. But this guy, guys, has asked a very important question, and I'm not sure if he has ever received a response to that question. That guy changes his name. I think at some stage he used to call himself Easy. At some stage he called himself Rango. I don't know what he calls himself now. I think he must have changed his name.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to go, okay? I had to go to Team State and see what the hell is all this. If you were on my live, you know that I spoke about this, that I was going to go and visit Team State, and I forgot, okay? I used my real account, and yeah, somebody immediately said, "Hello, Danny, you didn't close the doors. Intruders." Damn, next time I gotta remember to go in with my fake account, okay, with my burner account, so I can sit in nicely and quietly at the back of the class. But this is a joke. This is a joke. Anyway, Mnisi stops it and says, listen. I don't know what's happening here. I need my paperwork. I need to go to my office. Can we go? And then there's the back and forth with the judge. Like, the judge needs to exercise patience and grace, okay? Because I just think he's unnecessarily rude. There is absolutely no reason why he had to be that difficult. He said, can we adjourn? He even asked for 15 minutes. I just need to go to my office, get my paper, and come back, and we continue. Judge said, whatever. Stands up, irritated, of course. We all know Judge Rata, if there's one thing about him. If you look up in the Oxford Dictionary, you look up the word irritated, irritating, you're going to see Judge Rata's picture right there. And then the question for me is, then why did you come back from retirement? You have zero patience with the defense. We are going to have a tough cross-examination with Gininda and Judge Rata. Judge Rata is going to sit in the arena. He's not going to dissent. He's going to sit in the arena, and he's going to be the witness himself. Oh my goodness, are we in for a long period? Let me know your prediction. When do you think Gininda is going to finish on the stand? My prediction, next year. Next year, let's go with April. At this rate, it's going to be next year. But anyway, I will catch you on the next upload. I don't know how long I'll stay in Team State. Let's see. But yeah, that's it from me. Catch you on my next upload. You know the things that I love. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, please. Thank you.